How much do you rely on your own background with a potential opponent, or what the scouting staff gives you? Because obviously you guys are going to be coming off of Milwaukee. You're only going to have a couple days there, and you probably won't know until that last night who it's going to be.
Yeah. I think the good thing for us is we don't have to worry about it because we can't be worrying about who we're going to play. We still have obviously tonight, Wednesday. After Wednesday, then everything will be determined. But I feel bad for the coaches because they're the ones that need to prepare, and right now I'm sure they have 4 or 5 teams that they're all preparing for. So it's harder for them, but for us, we just got to focus on what we need to do.
Obviously, you don't know what it's like here because you haven't been here yet for it. But in Atlanta, would you just do you expect to get kind of an iPad full of stuff or a scouting report, or do you kind of go into practice and say, okay, this is our game plan?
I'm sure obviously we'll go into practice. We'll talk about the game plan, but all year here, coach really does a good job making sure that we're prepared for games, and I think that the way that we have the routine all year, I don't think it's going to change much for the playoffs. It's just we're just facing one opponent, and we put all our efforts to that.
Al, you're leading the league in centers, assists by centers per game. You knew that Brad use you more in that role. Is that kind of, I guess, how has that come to be, and how your game, how does that kind of play into that and make this team better?
I just think that really Coach puts all our bigs, he puts us in positions to make plays, and this kind of system, big guys, we have the ability to handle the ball, to make plays, and Coach just really does a good job of reading defenses and putting us in positions to be successful on the offensive end.
You've told me that was kind of an attraction to coming here, being able to make plays for others. Why is that a part of your game that you excel at?
Yeah, I feel like that's always been a part of my game, and I feel like the reason why I excel at it is because my mindset it's always playing team basketball, making sure that I make the game easy for all of us, and I know that usually leads to, if we do everything we need to do, it usually leads to winning, and that's what I'm all about. I want to be playing meaningful games and helping our team, put our team in a position to help us win.
And for you, the number 1 seed, you've been in this position before in Atlanta. Does it matter? How important is that?
That's it's important, but I think what's more important is that that we keep playing good basketball, and that's what I've been saying for the past few weeks. I sound like a broken record, but I think that's just the thing. We just need to be playing good basketball, really paying attention to detail, and because once the playoffs start, everybody raises their level. So we just need to make sure that mentally, we are where we need to be, and I feel like we are in a good place.
Did you thank your Atlanta guys for reopening the possibility of the number 1 seed?
Honestly, I didn't know. I knew that Cleveland, they had some really tough games ahead, and this is the NBA. Anything's possible. So, yep.